But guess what? I will be coming back, and I'm bringing my new toys with me.
Yeah.
Capper, there's been another homicide. I need you on the station now.
Got you. Morning.
There was another family shot to death in the same state last month, and in December last year, a man used a rifle and meat cleaver to murder his entire family. In each case, the perpetrators were fathers. State police say the string of domestic homicides appears unrelated, though it could be part of a larger trend such as employment, child care, and other social issues facing the average family.
Swamp! That's what we are. We're getting 4 murders like this per week now, and the government's cutting our budget. I'm telling you, Jeffrey, we can't do our job this way. Well, that's why I'm here. For you. Ramsey County can lend a cop or two for a neighboring town in need. So what are we looking at? Henry Sullivan shot his family dead last night and then hung himself in the garage. Lisa cut robbed his wife, shot in the stomach, and pregnant. Dear God, it's just getting worse. It's like the city's losing its mind. So what now? The husband had an acquaintance that's here and want to talk to us. He's upstairs. Let's go.
What's your name, sir?
Tom Sanders.
Did you know him well?
Oh yeah, we go back a long time. I can assure you, officer, this is not like him at all.
Did he seem different lately?
He had been down for a while after losing his job, but that was nothing new. This just came so suddenly.
Any possible motives?
I can't think of any.
Well, thank you for...
It's strange, though. It's happening everywhere now, doesn't it? All over town.
Yeah, it's a real headbuster, I'll give you that.
Maybe it shouldn't surprise us.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
I have been looking around me lately. The mood is different. People seem so on edge. So many have ended up on the streets recently.
The economy's going through tough times. It takes more than that to start a riot like this.
There could be more to it than just that.
I'm sorry, exactly how did you know Henry Sullivan again? Yeah?
Those photos you requested, sir. I have the photos of the crime scene I asked for. They're in the photo lab.
We better go take a look. We'll talk later, Tom. I can hear them calling to me from hell. Forgive me, Lisa, there's a monster inside of me. Oh, boy. They always write those things. Send more info on this guy to your email. You're living in that hotel? Yeah, I'm heading there now. I'll check out the info. All right. See you later.
State police say the string of domestic homicides appears unrelated, though it could be part of a larger trend such as employment, child care, and other social issues facing the average.
Started drinking after losing his job. Wife out of work. Wait, there was a thing between the manager and her? Oh, I don't like where this is going. But why the children? 204863. This wasn't like you, was it, Henry? What is that?
Hello?
Hey, you okay?
Who's there?
Tom? Tom Sanders? It's me, Jeffrey Harper from the station. I heard crying next door.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. This is a strange room you're renting, Tom.
I got it real cheap.
You're not from town, are you? Where are you from?
I'm not really in the mood to talk about those things right now.
I understand.
I've been studying this since I came here.
The flower?
It's so terrible what happened to Henry and his family. It's so strange, too. It's gotten me thinking. How do we identify something as a flower? You plant a flower. It grows. You cut a leaf of it. And you put that leaf in the ground. Suppose it grows and becomes exactly identical to the original flower. Is that new flower the same flower? Why not? You see, it's not so simple. Suppose that the Henry Sullivan that murdered his family wasn't the same Henry Sullivan that you or I knew before. Are you sure the only you is you, officer?
You're a philosophy lecturer?
I teach linguistics, actually.
Where?
Nearby.
No, really. Where?
Oh, you know. Around.
Freelancing, huh? Not uncommon these days. Hard to get a permanent job.
Yes.
Okay.
That reminds me of a few things. Have you ever heard of the Flauros?
Flauros?
I have looked up in this town. It has a fascinating history. Apparently the Flauros was an ancient item connected to another world. Somehow it eventually found its way to this town. A group of people took possession of it and used it for unknown purposes. This was apparently 76 years ago.
Where are you going with all this?
I guess I'm just grasping at straws.
Tom, you're tired. You've been through a lot. Go to bed.
Yeah, I'll see you on the station tomorrow.
That's enough work for today. No.
Have you come to play? Observe yourself in front of you.
Remind you of someone? You may wonder where you are. I will show you very shortly. Now get ready. Hey, you better come over here and check this.
Where am
This symbol wasn't here yesterday. Sir! Yeah, what is it? It's this door. This door won't budge, sir. All right, Jim, get the battering ram. Sir, I think there's something on the other side of this door blocking it.
Am I dreaming?
No.
Who are you? Who are you? That's not what I'm about now.
So, where are we headed? Henry's house. People are going nuts.
Being done out there, so for the viewers who are watching, I am optimistic about the bastard of us to come together with a plan.
Turn that off. Let's just hope we get there in one piece. Here we are. Let's head on inside. You see anything? Lots of bottles. Oh, you don't say. We're all gonna die in here, you know that, right? What did you say?
I didn't say anything. Lou? Jim? Charles? Where did they go? That looks familiar. Where were you? Never mind that. Look at that thing. You recognize it? That shape. Could that really be the flowers? You have also heard of it? Everyone who have grown up in Silent Hill have heard about the Flauros. It's said to be possessed by a demon. You believe that? Tom Sanders talked about this thing. He's staying at the same hotel I am. Really? I think he tried to link it to the death of Henry and his family. Well, it's right here in his house. Speaking of his house, what kind of weird room is this anyway? Lou, where did you go? I didn't go anywhere. Okay, that's enough kidding around. First you say we're all gonna die in here, and then you're saying you didn't say it, and then you run off and say you didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about, Jeffrey. Then there's something seriously wrong, either with me or this place. What just happened? Stop! Kids are in there! Intruders! Grab a gun! There you are! Die! Jeffrey, we have to get out of here. I'm right behind you. It's happening all over the place. You okay? I guess. What's the matter?
Nothing. I must be tired. The station is under attack as well. We're heading over there. Third floor.
Hey, Jeffrey, we need 4 eyes here. Come back. Look for anything suspicious in the surveillance cameras. I'm going through some files here. What's Lugia standing there for? Lou, you okay, buddy? Check up for him, won't you? You found something or what?
slow down. There's some important meetings to. I can see some light coming back.
So you ready to head to Henry's house?
Hi, Jeffrey. There's not much time to explain. Listen to me. You defeated the spawn of the flowers. This gave me an opportunity to act. I have brought you 2 days back in time. Your colleagues are about to leave for Henry's house. Henry's house is cursed. It's where the flowers dwells. Stop them from getting there and releasing the flowers again.
She's coming in here.
Jeffrey! Jeffrey!
I'm still in Henry's house. You can't go there. You keep saying that, but you have yet to give us a good reason. The place is cursed. You off your rockers? What do you mean, cursed? It's the Flauros. You've heard about that, right? That mumbo-jumbo item in the possession of the other church? Sure, I've heard of it. The other church? A Silent Hill attraction. They have a chapel nearby. That's where we should go. If it'll shut you up, fine. We'll go to the chapel. But we're going to Henry's later, no matter what.
Good.
Now, where am I?
You have powerful friends. Why, you little... You're under arrest for assault on a police officer. Hey, come back here!
What the...
All right, here's the chapel. Let's go in. Police, open up. Anyone in there? Well, this is awkward. Jeffrey, is this why you brought me here? Jeffrey, you came back. Okay, now, wait a minute. One at a time. I followed you here. I got assaulted in Henry's house.
I don't get it. This wasn't supposed to happen. It was supposed to fix it.
What's that, Jeffrey?
Both of you know Tom Sanders, right?
Sure.
Yep. Well, it's a long story. You know, normally I wouldn't have believed you. But since I'm staring at a clone right over there, I'm more open to what you have to say. There was another clone. I defeated it, I think. I saw her. She's the one who hit me and left me hanging. Lisa, Henry's wife.
Show yourself right now.
Welcome to the other church.
What's going on?
Easy now, easy now. You're safe in here. She can't hurt you. My name is Alfred Hitchens. Welcome to the other church. Quite a story, quite a story. So you come here for the flowers? I'm sorry, but it vanished a few months ago. Just vanished? The flowers is no ordinary item. It's an ancient artifact, far older than Silent Hill itself. Prehistoric? At least. Age is one thing, its origin another. Throughout history, the flowers have vanished and re-emerged at key junctions. We don't believe it's coincidence. It's been in our possession for 76 years, but vanished 2 months ago. Right before all the homicide started. Yeah, tragic. It's my understanding you need help from the outside? Constantly. You'll need more than cops from Brahms. No disrespect, Officer Jeffrey.
I'm thinking of you. In order to save Silent Hill and its people, we need an outsider like you. You come from another world, a world outside. Henry Sullivan knew this. He tried to save Silent Hill, but he failed.
I walked. I could do nothing but walk. And then I saw me walking in front of myself. But it wasn't really me. Watch out. The gap in the door. It's a separate reality. The only me is me. Are you sure the only you is you?
Henry! Henry!
Two 04863.
Henry, you've been sitting in your car for hours.
204863.
What are those numbers?
I remember those numbers. I've seen them. I've heard them. What do they mean? The numbers are a call for his return. For a man who left us. Who left Silent Hill. The numbers are the date of his birth. Hideo Kojima. Hideo Kojima? He was on the verge of creating something great. Something that would keep the light in Silent Hill strong. Why did he leave? He was ousted by the Flauros when it escaped our church. Since then, the Flauros have gained more and more control of the city. Hideo Kojima.
Did you like it?
Master, you returned.
Listen carefully. I am not here, I'm outside.
What's going on?
I'm in the same world like the prayer. You want me to return, but I can't. The Flauros has taken over Silent Hill. If you, the prayer outside the screen, can defeat it in your world, then maybe I can return to Silent Hill. Until then, I must say goodbye. It's up to you.
Did you like it?